Survivor Series is in the books and it had one of those finishes that people are just going to talk about forever. I mean, you're already talking about it now. Because you've watched this video, you're going to talk about it more because I'm talking about it. But that's a good thing. When professional wrestling encourages discussion, something has gone very right indeed. Well, more often than not. But it still works. I'm Simon from WhatCulture though, and after seeing what went down in the main event between Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg, I just want to say that I thought the finish was perfect. Why? Here's why. Now, it's imperative that WWE makes all the right moves throughout the fallout to justify the points I'm about to make. But given they just let a WCW dude run through a WWE dude, I think there's a high chance that they're going to do exactly that. You know, because they don't like WCW, even though they bought WCW about 72 years ago, and no one really sees that as a war anymore. I mean, look at Sting! Look what they did to Sting! Goldberg has not been stinged. But as we've talked a lot about here on the Y series, Bill Goldberg's return has been nothing short of perfect. I mean, aside from that stupid promo in Brock's hometown, nothing could have gone better than it already did, and because of that, Goldberg has come in as a star, but now feels like an even bigger star still. In short, that means he's over. And when you remember he's actually affecting TV ratings and selling a hell of a lot of merchandise, you start to realise he's still the man. Is he 49 years old? Yes. Is he past his prime? Yes. Does any of that matter? Absolutely not. If the plan is to truly have a Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match one more time at WrestleMania 33, then everything the WWE did at Survivor Series was spot on. For starters, it tapped into an audience that's laid dormant for years. I know loads of people that haven't watched wrestling since the dawn of time, and when they heard that Bill Goldberg had come back and kicked someone's ass in less than 2 minutes, they wanted to watch it. And they probably watched it on Instagram because it was that short, but that's not the point. They were invested again. The fact Brock Lesnar was involved, a name that a lot of people are already familiar with, just helped it even more still. It's always nice when the other dude who got his ass whipped has some magic about him, and that made these fans come back in even bigger droves. I mean, if Goldberg had kicked Fandango's ass, no one would have cared. Sorry, Fandango. So straight away, we've already established the kind of new audience who are back with the product. And hell, maybe they go and sign up to the WWE Network. It's only $9.99, you know. Unless you live in Canada. Anyway, the point is WWE has now done a great job in not only reminding people why Goldberg was such a monster, but they've taught new fans why Goldberg was such a monster, and they've taken him from this super over dude into this super over dude. And as we said on the Y series before, that puts Bill Goldberg in the perfect position to pass the torch. And that is exactly what part-timers and legends should be doing. Now, while before I was pushing for an up-and-comer to take that slot, given everything that's happened, Brock Lesnar fits in there just fine. Now, as we've mentioned Brock Lesnar, it's only fair to give the man some credit. We all go on about how he doesn't love the business and he's just a gun for hire, but when the business makes sense, Brock sells his ass off and stares at the lights. There are some WWE Hall of Famers that don't do that, or didn't do that in the past. Brock did it, and Brock did it full on. Furthermore, the Brock Lesnar project is far from over. He can still be the guy to make someone else down the line. The right story just needs to be told from now up till WrestleMania 33. Let's fast forward to the Royal Rumble. Goldberg enters, the crowd goes crazy, and he starts eliminating jobbers left and right. You know the kind. Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, Fandango. I'm so sorry, Fandango. And then boom! Brock Lesnar's music hits as a surprise entrant and he storms to the ring, but he's not there to win. He doesn't care about the world title shot, he cares about Bill Goldberg, and the two brawl, they fall over the top rope and eliminate each other. And then it's here you start to tell that story. Brock Lesnar not only wants another match because he got punked out at Survivor Series, but he wants another match because he wants to be the first guy to beat Bill Goldberg clean in the middle of the ring. He already claimed one WrestleMania streak, and now he wants to claim another one at the same event. As for Goldberg, well, he just had his last ever title shot taken away from him by this fool. So he's well up for another match, especially because before he kicked his ass and then picked him up and kicked his ass again. And then at the Showcase of the Immortals, you have the two engage in an epic brawl that ends with Brock Lesnar winning clean in the middle of the ring. And then kapow! the magic is back. You can have Heyman build in for months as the only person to beat The Undertaker's and Goldberg's streak, and then when the time is right, a young up-and-comer can slay the beast. That works for me, and that gives us a few months of awesome programming when we could have had Shane McMahon versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania and no Goldberg whatsoever. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Nanny Boy Jim. Nanny Boy Jim doesn't want to see Shane McMahon versus Brock Lesnar. I don't want to see Shane McMahon hurt Brock Lesnar. I want to see Brock Lesnar take Shane McMahon's head and swallow it. And what I want to see even more than that is Goldberg versus Lesnar at WrestleMania 33. So yeah, if all that goes down, then WWE used Survivor Series to create this awesome program. And that's much better than just throwaway matches, which we forget in a few days. And admittedly, WWE may not do this at all, and then I look like a moron, but that's okay, because I knew I was a moron before I made this video. So we're all in the same place as we were before. Now let us know what you think about all this in the comments below, and then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's just the YouTube way. Then come tell me on Twitter how much you hated the Survivor Series finish at Simon Miller 316. I'm always up for listening. I'm Simon from WhatCulture, and you just got wide.
This Wednesday, live on iPay-Per-View, Delete WCPW. The grandson of a plumber, Cody Rhodes, challenges the Mexican sensation El Ligero for the WCPW Internet Championship after the shocking scenes in London. Kirby Ospreay 3. Alberto El Patron versus the debuting Johnny Mundo. Broken Matt Hardy finally arrives in WCPW, and he will face none other than Bully Ray. And the Righteous Killer Joseph Connors defends his WCPW championship against the local hero Joe Hendry in a steel cage. This Wednesday, 7:30, 2:30 Eastern, only on iPay-Per-View. Order now on Fight TV for $14.99 or subscribe to WhatCulture Extra for $6.99 a month. Also, meet Cody Rhodes, Bully Ray, Johnny Mundo in person 5 to 6 p.m. Order your photo opportunity now at shop.whatculture.com.